Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. In Game 3 of the NL Division Series, the Mets allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs, sweeping the series and claiming their spot in the National League Championship Series. For Game 3 of the NLDS, the Brewers sent 3 balls into the seats as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 7-4. They take a 2-1 series lead into Game 4. And that'll do it for today's postseason recap. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Oakland A's and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
These two teams have split the first two games, so essentially this makes this a three-game series. That means this game is huge. It's a lot easier playing knowing you're one win away from moving on as opposed to one loss from packing it up and heading home.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Shane Bieber gets the ball in Game 3 of the series.
This ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Now at the plate, Matt Chapman. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. His second home run of the series, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
I thought the leadoff hitter is supposed to set the table for the guys behind them. Not the case with that swing of the bat right now. Game's changed, fellas. Get ready for a good one.
Batting second, the left fielder, Christian Carter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Weak roller right side. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Next up for the A's, Darnell Mason. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hits it high and deep out to center field. And that is off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on show track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close. In now, Corey Woodson, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Woodson is really a rare talent in this sport, a true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket.
Oh, a diving stop at third. The second for one. It's late. He's safe.
No real chance for him to roll two that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Woodson is off at first with 2 away. And Olson with a drive out to deep right. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone! Matt Olson connects for a 2-run home run. His first homer here in the series. As the A's have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
At the plate now, Kenny Lofton. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The relay. He hit the corner and tries for third.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Semien is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, this one kind of reminds me of how I was raised. I came up as a shortstop, and everyone thinks you could just go.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here, as he just didn't have it today, as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. Hunter Wood comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. Into the box now, Austin Allen, as he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The A's lead this one 5-0. Sean Manaea will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Pitch on the way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Pitch on the way.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Chapman is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. 1-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping up now, Justin Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A bouncer up the middle, scooped up, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Second inning coming up in Cleveland, and with more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it. Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH, but don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
So now to the plate, Christian Carter. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Now the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
0-1 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Stepping in now, Darnell Mason. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Drilled right back up the middle, reined in, and that's the second out.
Now batting, number 22.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in now, Ramon Laureano. Here's the first pitch to him. Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Into the box, Corey Woodson. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Laureano rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as the lead swells to 7-0. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. And that'll bring up Matt ALDS. To him is swung on and missed for strike one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now the 0-1. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Right fielder looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Emmanuel Clase is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway.
The right fielder, number 32.
In now, Kenny Lofton is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Solo shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series as they just continue to pour it on here. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Roll. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
At the plate now, Austin Allen, as he hits one on a line to left field. And that's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. Fouled away. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Chapman swings, and this one's hit very well out to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, as this lead got even wider. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Roll, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Oliver Perez enters from the pen in just the 2nd inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
The left fielder, number 25, Christian Carter.
Into the box now, Christian Carter, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Perez offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Oh, there it goes in the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as the blowout continues. To the plate now, Darnell Mason. Hit back toward the mound. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Number 22.
So now to the plate, Ramon Laureano. Line drive to center field. Mercado is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. On now to the bottom of the second. The A's lead this one 14-0. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him backhand gem.
Carlos Santana stands. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Hit sharply on the ground. Taken in by Simeon. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 6. The third baseman, Ramirez.
Now batting, Jose Ramirez. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 out, nobody on. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that'll extend the inning, and with 2 away, bring up Corey Seager.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. His career numbers against Minaya is just 1 for 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In his career, Seager is sitting on exactly 100 career home runs.
And that's a nice round number right there. 100 homers in the big leagues. There's not too many guys that have ever put on a uniform that have gotten to 3 digits.
2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Indians leave 1, but this one's pretty much over, 14-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Athletics.
At the plate, Corey Woodson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 2nd home run of the series as they just continue to pour it on here. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matt, boy, what a different ballpark this place plays in Cleveland. That old Municipal, they called that the mistake by the lake. But Progressive Field, this is a tough ballpark to hit. We'll hit them out of, D-Row.
You know, this is an interesting ballpark, Dan, and that's why what they were able to do today on the offensive side was so special. This place early in the season plays super big. It's cold out there. The ball is not traveling. Once the summer months heat this place up, right center becomes a nice option.
The 0-1. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. He's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 32, Kenny Lofton.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kenny Lofton, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Up next for Oakland, the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Digging in to try it again, Marcus Semien. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way.
Nope, outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Luplow is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Oakland is on top in this one, 15-0. Striding in for the Indians, Jordan Luplow, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Hit out towards second. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
At the plate, Roberto Perez. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
From the stretch, a ball and no strikes. Nobody out, runner on first. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Perez, a native of Puerto Rico. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2008 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-2. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Settling in now, Cesar Hernandez. He popped out in his first trip. From the stretch. And a ball 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home.
The count is 2-1.
Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
So coming to the plate, Oscar Mercado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Comes set and the 0-1.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. First and second now, one man out. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. And the second run will score as well.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Into the box, Frenmel Reyes. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
A pause, and the 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Game 3 moves forward to the 4th inning now. The A's lead this one 15-2. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to hit is the catcher, Austin Allen.
Austin Allen.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
hit to first. Gloved by Santana. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Ready for another shot now, Matt Chapman. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Perez. 2 away.
The left fielder, number 25, Christian Carter.
Stepping into the box, Christian Carter.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. But not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Carlos Santana.
First offering on its way. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Laureano has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Fouled away. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batter number 6, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Popped up. Mason will put this one away, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1, 2, 3. And as you can see, they are way behind. Adam Simber gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Simber.
Coming to the plate now, Darnell Mason.
Darnell Mason.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball one. Simber was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got one or two big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander.
That's
2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Onto the home run porch and gone. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series as this lead got even wider. In now, Ramon Laureano. Lifted in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Corey Woodson.
Now in the box, Corey Woodson.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
1-0 the count. And now pitch on the way. Line towards center field. Mercado is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now back, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Olson. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. The A's lead this one 16-2. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustmts. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading off for the Indians,
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
the left fielder, Jordan Rutlow.
First pitch of the at-bat. Jordan Luplow will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. fouled off. Ready with the 0-2.
Ball one.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
That's ball two.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now in 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He'll try it again, 3-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
From the stretch. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped at third. Tough to get to. To second for one. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
Up next for Cleveland, the second baseman, Jacob.
So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go is the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lofton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing doing for the Indians there, and they remain well behind. Riding in once again, Kenny Lofton. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Lofton.
He's set. Here it comes.
That's out.
The 1-0 delivery. 1-1.
1-1.
This is foul right side. And another foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's your set it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Runner's back. A runner at first with no outs here. This is line to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's safe.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Stepping in now, Austin Allen, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Luplow is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. The relay throw, the tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. To the bottom of the 6th inning, the A's lead it 16-2. Now at the plate, Oscar Mercado. He'll get the 6th inning started for Cleveland.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Center fielder coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a two-bagger.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. The 0-1 hit to short. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The right fielder, number 32.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Friendly Reyes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
On its way is pitch number 75. Set and the 1-0 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder, but this will land untouched.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Line, that's a base hit into left field. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we've got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Reyes is on his way home. He will score as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll take a look at ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Into the corner and slicing foul. Still only 1 out in the inning. In for strike 2. The 1-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here's Corey Seager. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Lofton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, the left fielder, Jordan Luplow.
Stepping in, Jordan Luplow. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Five runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Fouled off. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We're through 6 full. The A's lead this one 16-5. Nick Wittgren comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Nick Wittgren.
Christian Carter will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Here comes the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His third home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
To the plate now, Darnell Mason.
Darnell.
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Number 22.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Ramon Laureano. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Hit in the air to center field. Mercado is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 2. Designated hitter, Corey Woodson.
So digging in now, Corey Woodson. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
At the plate now, Matt Olson. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Oakland is on top in this one, 17-5. ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Roberto Perez.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And it's 1-1. The 1-1 home.
Nope, at the ball.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Now back, second baseman.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Stepping in now, Oscar Mercado. Popped him up. Allen over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Justin Turner.
1 out now for the Indians in their 7th. And digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's going to get down out there. And the runner from second is in to score.
Now back. The right fielder,
So now to the plate, Friendly Reyes, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Now back.
Digging in, Carlos Santana. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The A's lead this one 17-7. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder Kenny Lofton. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien. This is hit softly to third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Dominic Leone enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Dominic Leone.
In now, Austin Allen. Line drive to center field. Mercado is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Matt Chapman. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted into center field. Mercado is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The A's lead this one 17-7. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably. You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Count is 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Laureano is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Standing in, Corey Seager, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 0-1 delivery. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Jordan Ruflo.
Stepping in, Jordan Luplow. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's set, and the pitch.
Oh, that's upstairs.
2 out, nobody on. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
The count now at 2-1. The pitch. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. The 3-1 pitch is a slider and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Down in order go the Tribe, and as you can see, they are way behind. Brad Hand enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Christian Carter will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him, but he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
To the plate now, Darnell Mason, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. This one's down to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Into the box, Ramon Laureano. High in the air out to center field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. They'll cash. Next will be the
good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Going back is the left fielder. Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Wow, this is a tough one to swallow, right? You come in as a closer, and you're used to striking guys out and having 1, 2, 3 innings. And just like that, he's greeted with the bomb. Now it's time to regroup and hopefully get some outs.
At the plate now, Matt Olson, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The three true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a two-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Kenny Lofton, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Now the 1-0. Three runs already home here. Fouled away. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. At the plate, Marcus Semien, and he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Into the box now, Austin Allen, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Softly hit out towards short. That's in there. Base hit. The throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Matt Chapman is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The A's lead it 21-7. So striding forward now, Roberto Perez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
He's set. Here it comes. Comes set and the 0-1.
That's the ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Laureano is there. 1 away.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cesar Hernandez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Here's the 0-1. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Chapman is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Oscar Mercado. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Last strike now for Cleveland. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
21-7 this evening. The Oakland A's have taken a 2-1 series lead. Sean Manaea gets the W on the mound. Shane Bieber couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 35,041. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.